Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This Let's Play is of Dungeon Siege, made in 2002 by Microsoft Game Studios and Gas Powered Games. Gas Powered Games was created by Chris Taylor, who was known for his Total Annihilation series, some real-time strategy games made in the late 90s. He decided to go into RPGs by making a new engine which is basically, this game is about over 20 hours of gameplay without any loading screen except when you first start the game. You could play through from start to finish non-stop without any loading screens to hinder your progress, which is kind of an interesting idea. As an RPG, it's nothing really new, but it has some nice elements, nice variety of environments, enemies, and has some nice aspects in it. The version I'm playing is the version released by Square Enix in 2011 as promotion for Dungeon Siege 3, and I got this in a bundle from Steam which includes Dungeon Siege 2, and Dungeon Siege 3. Now this unfortunately does not include the Legends of Arana expansion pack. I do have the CD of that, but I could not get it to install on the computer because of how this computer uses Windows Vista, and I guess it doesn't run well with it. But Legends of Arana was not anything really new. It had some new items, a new campaign, and some new characters. That's just about it. Let's get started here. Now, I've done a little bit of playthrough before, so I already have my character. The customization is pretty simple. Just gender, head, skin. You can change your head and hair, skin. But I like to try to keep it as like this because some of the presets are stupid. You can change your shirt, pants. I like using this one because your guy is a farmer, so this looks like a good farmer kind of idea. Just so you know, I am using a mod for this Let's Play because the inventory system is kind of small in the original game, and I did not want to have to keep on cutting the video for me to walk back so I could sell all my stuff that's in my inventory. So I have a mod that increases the size of my inventory. I'm going to play this on I'm just going to play this on easy, just so we could do kind of a casual playthrough. This is the only loading screen.
A long time ago, on the continent of Arana, the once magnificent empire of stars had crumbled into oblivion. Paralyzed by its own power-hungry legions, and torn asunder by an ancient and merciless evil. But the 10th Legion, the dying empire's most valiant soldiers and most trusted, withdrew far to the west to a land called Ebb, seeking to preserve what their empire had lost. Here, in the rugged mountains and rich valleys of their new home, they founded the Kingdom of Ebb, a kingdom that has embraced peace and freedom for 300 years. But there was a price. Few now remember the evil that opposed them. Fewer still recall the dark sorceries cast to save them. And none could foretell that one humble farmer would stand between a vengeance from the past and the survival of the kingdom.
The Krug are attacking. I couldn't hold them back. You have long been my friend, but you can do nothing more for Old Nork. Go to Stonebridge. Find Giorn. If the Krug have elsewhere betrayed us, your bravery will be needed by the king. Oh, no.
Alright, before we go and do the fighting, okay, I get disabled these tips. I know how to play this game. Alright, I turned down the volume a bit so I could hear myself talk over this. Okay, now the interface of this game is actually very well done. Now the original inventory screen kind of went up to here, and I think like down here. That's all. This mod adds all this extra space on there, so I could actually grab more and keep more items on there. Now I'm going to go for melee, and since melee uses strength, my strength will go up fastest, dexterity next, and then intelligence. If I went for ranged, it would be dexterity, then strength, then intelligence, and if I did any of the magic, which is nature magic and combat magic, it would be intelligence, then dexterity, then strength. Dexterity increases armor rating, so it's basically, it helps all classes. Mana reserves, since I'm not going to use mana, I don't really need it. And strength increases melee damage, and I could use better armor and stuff later on. This is my DPS, pretty much, how much damage I could do to enemies. As my melee skill goes up, it'll be done on there. If I was using range, it'll be the same there. And armor rating is based on the armor I got. These are the skills. As I increase in level, I get better attacks, and I can start using some other weapons, I think. It's mostly for nature magic and combat magic. You can use new spells as you gain up in level there. Health goes up, I think, with when the skills and strength go up, my health will go up too. Mana would be with intelligence, but since I don't need to worry about that. Other things on this is this is not a real hack and slash, like you could click on things to attack it, like barrels. But most of the time attacking is just computer generated. So you just click on an enemy and watch as you attack them. Since that, I'm going to stay in the vicinity to pursue the enemy so he doesn't go off too far. I'm going to have him attack freely so he can attack any enemies that are close enough, and then I'm going to target weakest. So that way when we are attacking bosses, he goes after the weakest opponents first, so that way he can take them down. So because even though the boss may be the strongest, if you're surrounded by a whole bunch of weak guys, they will damage your health a lot. You do get potions in this, mana and health potions down here at the bottom, and you could click on it. I don't have any potions right now on there. You have a basic map, which shows you the ground area, and the journal, which gives you quests, and it's just secure. You could also do the dialogue again. To interact, just do left click. Click anywhere on the screen to move. I guess this is my house. You can pick up items along the way. Now these things I pick up here are the farm tools. I could use them as weapons if I wanted, but these are weak, and I don't like using two-handed weapons because they're kind of slower. I like using one-handed weapons, and also use it as shield with it when I get the shield eventually. So everything is just kind of simple to use. I could get party members later on, and I'll show you that when it gets to that point. Right now, let's go and attack our first enemy, which we saw that guy bursting through that gate up there. I guess this is Nork's house. The Krug Scavenger. Chair leg. Yeah, that's not nearly as good as what I have. I have 2 to 4 attack weapon. I got spells. I'm putting them in my spell book even though I'm not using them because it saves space. Same with fire shot. They give you guys to attack in the beginning to kind of help you get all the things you need, including short bows and other items just so that way you could equip them, because they're right now I'm at a point where all the bows I'll be able to pick them up and automatically equip them. It's no problem as long as I stay with just melee. I could do all jack of all trades and try to do them all, but that'll make me weaker in the long run. As you can see, there's some gold laying here. If I push Z, or for Canadians and some other English things, Z, I could actually just gather everything. Oh, cudgel. It's a little bit better of a weapon. It's basically bone, pretty much, but who cares? And now I got health potions, so if I should need them, I should be able to record some more Let's Plays, at least for this, because this is going to be a long one, I know that. Scrub. There we go. My job at the golf course has ended because of the season. I right now got a job at Toys R Us, so for the season, so I'll be able to have some nights free, so I can record some of this. Job at Toys R Us is kind of rough, but it's not bad. I work in the back of the house and stuff, so I don't deal that much with customers, but I do get questions by them a lot and stuff, so I like the people I work with, so that's the main thing. I'm getting paid. That's another main thing. Ah, tattered leather. My first armor piece. It has defense of 3. That's not too bad, so keep up with that. I'm not going to show you every item I pick up because that'll take forever. But I usually, if I see something I'm not regularly familiar with, I check to see its rating and stuff just so I can know if it's a good weapon to have. You can see my health is getting a little bit low there because of me being pummeled. You see, I pushed the health thing and I actually drank some of the potion. That's one thing I like about potions in this is you don't drink the whole potion when you do it. It actually just takes a portion out of it. They have like charges of it. Like say I have 49 and I lost 20 health. If I drink this, it'll take 20 away from the charges away from the health potion. So it's a nice kind of gimmick there. Fractuses. Don't know what these fracks are. They're kind of like some kind of fly or something. Pretty big though. Actually, they're more like some kind of wasp. And they cross with a mosquito. There's a crud dog. I don't know who the Krug really are. I think they're more the kind of species that the kingdom uses for kind of labor or something like that, servants. But something riled them up and they started fighting. One hit and he goes down. Okay, little lake here. It's a kind of snapper. Krug scouts are a little tougher. You'll see these screamals around certain areas of the game. They're just kind of like little decoration, but there's one enemy you fight that's part of thermal, but that's a little bit in distance. There's a snapper coming. You see underwater. Oh, they're destroying barrels too. All I want to do is destroy barrels in this parts is me. I could actually hit them. There we go. Oh, this farmer is gone. I guess this is that farmer's house. Ah, it's Kroger area. Health potion. See what's up here. New spell called Magic Armor. In the bookcase. You could grab some. Throughout this area you could get Salt Krug down there. Get books that give you a little bit of a history of Arana. And some of them give you kind of nice foresight into things. Let me read this one, it's not too long. History of the Crypts. Hold on. How did he get up here so quickly? Alright, there we go. Just southeast of the kingdom town of Stonebridge lies the most honored burial place in all of Ebb. Here, the bodies and bones of all the kings and queens of the Ebbs are laid alongside the commanders, grand mages, and heroes of the 10th Legion. Consecrated by the returning 10th Legion as they fought to free Ebb from the tyranny of the sect, the Crypt of the Sacred Blood is built on the site of one of the bloodiest battles of the Liberation. As Legion Commander Kersi Noani surveyed the dead following the battle, he ordered that a space be cleared in the center and excavations be begun. From this day forth there shall be nothing accomplished that was not purchased with the blood of these valiant hearts, Noani is reported to have said. Over the centuries, wealthier families installed layer upon layer of secret passages and traps to discourage looters from disturbing their interred loved ones. Today, the crypt is considered unnavigable, and most burials are instead performed in graveyards surrounding the crypt entrances. Yeah, but I'm surprised there if there was like traps in there too and stuff. Like in old Egyptian times, fitted with traps and stuff just to prevent looters from going in. Didn't seem to work too well because a lot of those places are still looted. Just searching around here. Never know what you can find around these corners. It's always a good idea to go off the path because you can find some nice things and stuff to grab. Well, you can see since my melee skill went up, I'm now 5'10", I think. Forgot to mention that when I go there. Putting that in there, even though we could use it yet. Oh, more scrubs. Oh, this video is going on real long. I'll try to keep these at like around 20 minutes long. So I'll end this video here and we'll continue our trip to Stonebridge in the next video. Bye.